Yeah, we kind of talk about the experience of the 22 classes. Those guys have kind of felt that. They've, our offensive guys, and Finn and Joey, they've seen different matchups. They've seen different ways to play them. Peyton's kind of going through that now as a sophomore. So he's seen a short stick. Now he's seen pulls. Now he's, we get the two-man game to him a little bit. He's got to initiate on his own. So he's kind of feeling out and doing those different roles, and he's really done a great job, whether it's finishing the play at the end, scoring goals for us, or initiating the offense. And I think that's a game-to-game thing. It'll change depending on how he's played.
You mentioned that there are times where Joey Spallina is signing autographs for 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
How do you think that having someone like him on your team helps to grow the game, and why is that important?
It's huge. It's really important for the game of lacrosse that's still very much growing, to have somebody, an ambassador of the sport, and wearing the number that he wears. There's obviously so much tradition and history in it. For him to kind of embrace the community in the way that he has, and you see him out there taking pictures, it's really similar to how Coach Gate acts. Obviously he's a legendary person in the sport, but you see him interact with people. We're on the recruiting trail, we're at a tournament. He never turns down anybody who's taking a picture or signing an autograph, and Joey's very much in the same way. He treats people with respect and is always there as an ambassador for the game, so he's been great.
In terms of Joey, for you as an offense coordinator, in terms of playing Joey at X or maybe moving him off ball, kind of what goes into that decision of, okay, hey, we're going to play through Joey a lot at X and try and let him feed, or maybe then be more of a scorer off ball? Is there a tell for you guys, or do you know in the middle of the week what you're going to do? Walk me through.
Well, a lot of it's game plan oriented, and you have to make adjustments in the game. I don't think anybody in the country is going to let Joey sit back behind the goal and feed anymore. We've seen that, and that's why he has so many points that he has. And so we kind of depending on how we're being played. We may prepare for something, probably 3 or 4 different things. We may get 1 or 2 different things in a game. So it really is kind of, this is what we've seen, this is what we might see, and then once we get into the game, this is what they're doing against us right now. How are we going to take advantage of that? Whether it's, okay, they're pressing X, so we got to move them above the cage, or just move them around the formation. We'll do some different things with them.
How do you make sure the offense stays consistent? I know it helps being in the dome, but
Yep.
How do you make sure the offense stays consistent?
Yeah, Joe, I think we're top 5 in the country in offensive efficiency, so we've done a pretty good job. Shooting the ball is a big thing. I think you look at a lot of the successful teams in the country, they shoot the ball extremely well offensively. So I think when we do shoot the ball well and we take advantage of our opportunities, you'll see a lot of scores. You'll see a lot of goals. You'll see a high offensive efficiency. If we don't shoot the ball well, have struggled a little bit. Just need to kind of get deeper into possessions if we're not shooting it great and take more high percentage opportunities.
Pat, kind of going the opposite direction of the seniors as the season's evolved here. Who are some of the younger players that maybe don't get a ton of time on the field but have been impressive in practice?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys on kind of that back end. We have a good freshman class that's in. Jake Meyer, you see Boghan a lot out there, and I'll speak just to the offensive guys. Boghan, you see Jake Meyer has been great. Teddy plays for us on extra man, so he's out there on the field. So we've got guys that are young guys, even with an experienced group, that are out there, irons in the fire, and getting some experience, which is great. So they've been great. And with a smaller roster, you need all of those guys in practice. They're able to help us and help prepare a lot of times with the scout teams to make sure that we're preparing and the starters are ready to go for the game.
I know he's not eligible this year, but how has Hansen handled everything, just being on the team, but unfortunately can't play around because of just eligibility things and riding that out?
Hansen is great. He's showed us up every day to practice with a smile on his face and goes hard for us. So he's been incredible. Everything we thought he would be.
Coach, a couple days ago, 5 players drafted. How was that as a coach to see those guys, and what was that celebration kind of like?
Yeah, it's great. It's like I said, when you recruit these guys, there's aspirations, there's dreams of playing professional lacrosse, and to kind of 4 years later see those dreams come true, it's great. And like I said, it's a testament to a healthy program. We have guys that are graduating, we have guys that are playing professional lacrosse. We have guys that are great ambassadors in the community. So it just goes back to a part of a healthy program. And really to see the teammates so happy and excited for each other when they do get drafted. I see some of the videos that are out there. It's really cool to see.
a lot of things went right for you guys against Virginia. Wyatt was obviously a big one with his first hat trick. What did you make of his performance, and what kind of made the difference for him against the Cavaliers last week?
Yeah, Wyatt was great. Team offense, and it's always team offense. You know, a lot of guys get opportunities from different ways. I can think of one play in the game, Michael Leo drew. Had a short stick matchup, I believe, on him and drew a slide, and he kind of skipped it across to Wyatt. Wyatt finished the ball extremely well. So it's really a byproduct of us creating matchups and then creating slides and getting the defense to move. And whoever's kind of at the end of that pass, if they're shooting well, we're good to go.
Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
Thank you, Pat.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,